Hello, Matthew Hunt here. Yes, I'm here to do another video for you about merchant account services. Today's video is going to be on point of sale terminals. And what we're going to address is what are the different types of retail point of sale terminals and which point of sale terminal would be the right solution for your business need. So let's first look at what we have. We have the old Knuckle Buster, which is virtually almost never used now, and really is an obsolete system, but it's still available if you need it. It's where you stick the card in there and you knuckle bust it across to put the image on it, put the amount on, and then you need to phone it in at a later date to get authorization on it. And then you have dial-up terminals, and then you have now the IP broadband, which goes across the internet high-speed point of sale terminals. And of course, we now have cellular ones or wireless terminals that go across the cellular network and basically work anywhere where a cell phone would work. So you could be mobile with your point of sale terminal. The old knuckle buster, the pros are there's no connection needed for a phone line or IP. So occasionally I run into merchants who just use a cell phone and they really don't want the cost of something in their office. So they'll use an old knuckle buster and then call in the verification after they swipe the card, and that gives them sort of a mid-qualified rate. The cons are that yes, you're going to pay a higher rate because it's not as secure as a point-of-sale terminal with instant approvals. And again, you can't offer the debit option. And in Canada, traditionally 60% of all transactions across retail businesses is debit, and so debit is sort of an integral part of having a system up and running. It's almost better to pay the additional funds it costs to get a cellular point of sale terminal to be mobile, or to, even if you don't want to get a phone line or an internet connection at your office, it'd be better to go with that than this. But it is an option. If you want it, you can get it. Next is the dial-up. This is sort of the most common terminal that's used. It's a great terminal. It gives you instant approval, both debit and credit options. It really is the least expensive unit compared to the IP broadband or the cellular unit. The con is, the transactions take a little bit longer to do, 12 to 25 seconds. And it does tie up your phone line. And if you're using it with your current phone line, you can't be on the phone at the same time as you're doing a transaction. Not really a big deal for businesses that have 25 or 30 transactions a day or less. But as you start doing more transactions, you're either going to have to get a separate phone line or run it to your fax line that's not used, or move into what's next, the broadband IP terminal, where you can hook it up through your internet connection, which doesn't tie up your phone line. So the internet connection gives you the fast transactions. It's like a Walmart, transaction, or a beer store transaction. You can run like 200 devices through one internet connection, and so it saves you on multiple phone lines if you have more than one cash out. The cons are it's a little bit more expensive than the dial-up. Traditionally, IP terminals have a gateway fee ranging anywhere from $5 to $30 a month. It's what makes the transactions secure over the internet. But I highly recommend that, if you're going to be in business and if you have a high-speed internet connection, it's worth paying the $5 or $10 or $30 or whatever it is a month just to have the broadband IP terminal. And last and most recently, we've had the cellular point of sale terminal. This terminal is great for mobile businesses. If you're a mobile massage therapist or a mobile pet grooming salon or anything mobile, it's great for contractors. Especially in the past, I have a lot of contractors who now want to use this unit because they get paid right away. They don't have to worry about a check being bounced. They can offer the debit, the credit cards. They're willing to pay a little bit of additional fees to get instant approval, so they know when they leave the job, they've been paid. It also allows for the debit. Some cons are there are some dead zones out there. It'll only work basically where a cell phone connection will work, and depending on which data plan it's with, every phone company has a slightly different area that they cover. And it is the most costly unit due to the data plans as well. I'd say, to play it safe, between $80 and $100 a month, you should budget to maintain the hardware and data plan for your cellular unit. Again, here's your options. The old Knuckle Buster, dial-up, IP, cellular. If you're interested in getting some more information about what would be best for your business, or you're looking for a merchant account specialist, feel free to come visit my website, CanadianMerchantAccountServices.com, or you can call me at 1-800-262-3033. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.